What's going on, guys? Seth here from Team Union Seth, back as your coach of the Philadelphia Fearows for our Week 1 match in the FPCL against the Portland Wail Blazers. So, looking at his team, looks like he brought the Tangrowth, hold on one second. Let me see. Okay, so we brought the Tangrowth, the Heliolisk, the Landorus Therian, no Houndoom. No Houndoom, wow, interesting. I did prepare quite a bit for that Houndoom. The Metagross and the Hitmonchan. If you guys have not checked out the team builder, make sure you check that out to see why we're bringing what we're bringing. He has a spinner in the Hitmonchan, he has a defogger in the Nihilego. I mean, not the Nihilego, the Landorus. I could lead with Nihilego to get up my my rocks and my T-Spikes. T-Spikes aren't going to be too great against this team. They'll be nice with the Tangrowth, and even the Hitmonchan potentially, and rocks aren't critical either. Zygarde is really good in this match once I get rid of Tangrowth. And Xurkitree can definitely clean up in the late game. So, if I can wear his team down, and potentially, if I can weaken his team, Xurkitree can definitely sweep. I'm going to lead off, I think, what would he lead off with? It could either be like Clefable or Landorus, I'm thinking. Clefable or Landorus? Let's see, what do I want to lead with? I think I am going to lead with Nihilego. There's the Hitmonchan. So, I could fire off a Sludge Wave, which probably isn't going to do too much. Just real quick. Sorry about this. Let me just snag my team so I can put it in the calc real quick. I don't think Sludge Wave is going to do a whole lot. I could switch out here. Just import my sets. Come on. So I could switch out, or I could go for like a T-Spike. He's most likely just going to break my Sash. What I'm thinking is I'm going to T-Spike. No, I'm going to get up rocks instead. I'm going to rock. But he goes for Drain Punch. Oh wow, that did a lot. So at this point he could spin. I'm just going to go into my Jellicent. There's a Throat Chop. Ooh, jeez. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we want to do here. I could go into... I think I'm going to go into my Hitmonlee. There's another Throat Chop. This thing is doing a lot of damage. And I'm not really sure why. So, I'm just going to go for a Fake Out. Oh wow, that did a lot. Let's see how much a Drain Punch is going to do to me. Hitmonchan. That Throat Chop did 31. Throat Chop and Drain Punch. Yeah, so I think he's max attack adamant. He could potentially be Assault Vest too. Definitely an option. The Drain Punch is going to kill me from this range. Do we outspeed him? I think we do. Even if he's, let's see, if he's max speed, because we know he's adamant. Almost likely. We do outspeed him if he's max speed. So I'm just going to go for the close combat. Okay, so he switches out into the Clefable. And I'm going to double into no Manaphy either. Jeez. So I could go on a Jellicent and recover, or I go on a Celesteela. I think that's my better play, Celesteela, because then I don't want him toxicking me or anything like that. He could try to get up his own rocks, which would be an interesting play. So let's see. Let's see what he wants to do here. I mean, he could go for the Moonblast and just try to get rid of it, which in that case would be good for me going into the Celesteela. Well, let's see what he wants to go for. He could very well have like Fire Blast or Flamethrower. He could very well have like Fire Blast or Flamethrower on this thing for the Celesteela. He goes into his Landorus. So he could defog or he could set up rocks. I think I'm just gonna HP Ice, because let's see how much we're doing with HP Ice. Let's see how much we're doing with HP Ice. Landorus Theory. Let's just say if he's defensive. HP Ice is over half, so I'm actually gonna Leech Seed instead, as he goes for a U-turn. So yeah, that was a better play. He has U-turn. Got the U-turn as we get off our Leech Seed, so he takes a little chunk of damage. And right now I think I'm going to sack off Nihilego. Doesn't have a whole lot of merit in this match. Well, that's not true. No, because it can put some pressure on the Tangrowth. So I'm going to protect and see what he wants to go for. He could just Volt Switch, he could do anything like that. I'm thinking he might be choiced. It's definitely an option. He definitely has HP Ice for Zygarde. But even so, I think I'm just going to go into Zygarde. Here comes the Tangrowth. So it was a good switch. So I'm going to double out back into my... I could go back into Celesteela. But I'm not sure that's the best play. How much are we doing Celesteela to a Tangrowth? I doubt he's AV. Let's just say he's physically defensive. Flash Cannon does a decent chunk, so we're going to go into Celesteela. If he wants to Leech Seed, that's fine. There's a Giga Drain, does nothing. And I can fire off a pretty free Flash Cannon right here, which is what I'm going to do. Alright, so we do 17%, so he could very well be AV. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like he's AV. So I could just keep Flash Cannoning because I win this battle here. Yeah, I'm gonna protect. I'm just gonna protect. If he switches, not a big deal. It's Hidden Power Fire, so he's the Giga Drain and the HP Fire. Yeah, it could be HP Electric, but I don't see why. I don't see why he'd have HP Electric. So I'm just going to protect here and save my Celesteela, or try to get a little bit extra health. So it's not too weakened. I mean, at this point he could switch. I don't really see what he wants to switch into. He could go into Heliolisk because it eats the hit decently well. But everything else just kind of loses to Celesteela. So... let's see what he wants to go for. He's taking a while to figure out his move. He might be calculating some stuff. Switches out into the Heliolisk, so that was a good move. Definitely a good move on his part. I can protect again. I'm free to just protect. He Dark Pulses. So with that, I'm just going to go into Hitmonlee. As he goes for the Dark Pulse, we eat it up. Now he's probably going to predict the Fake Out. He's probably going to predict the Fake Out and go into something like the Metagross or the Landorus. And with that, I think I'm going to double into... I could double back into Celesteela. which wouldn't be the worst play. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double back into Celesteela. There's the Landorus. So good plays. And I can Leech Seed anything I want. He goes for a knockoff. Does a good amount of damage. We see the knockoff on Landorus. This thing could very well be choice as well. He's probably going to predict the protect. I'm just going to double Leech Seed. Alright, so it goes into Tangrowth. So at this point, how much is a Hitmonlee doing to Assault Vest Tangrowth? Not a whole lot. What about Nihilego? Doing a bit more. But how much is... Yeah, that Giga Drain's gonna hurt if he goes for it. Or HP Fire. I'm just gonna double into Nihilego. I feel like this is kind of my chance. Goes for HP Fire. And I'm actually gonna get up a T-Spike. Because that can start to wear this thing down when it comes in. And it also helps wear down the Heliolisk. So we know he outspeed obviously, so I'm gonna get up this T-Spike. I don't think he has Defog on Landorus. I think he's more of an offensive set considering how much he did to my Celesteela. I'm actually gonna calc that right now. Knockoff. Yeah, considering how much he did with that knockoff, he's definitely offensive. At this point, I want to keep this thing around. Jellicent doesn't have a whole lot of viability, so I think I'm going to switch into that. Yeah, I'm just going to go into Jellicent as he goes to the Bullet Punch. Alright, so we know he has Bullet Punch. So that's pretty good for us right there. I'm pretty free to Willow. If he wants to go into Landorus or anything like that. Pretty free to Willow, or I could Scald. I think I'm going to Willow in case he wants to stay in. Because getting a Willow on this thing will be really, really nice. Makes it much less of a threat. And if he brings in like the Landorus for some reason to want to knock off, because like I don't know why he would bring in Landorus predicting like a Scald or something. I don't know why he'd want to do that. I can actually recover at this point, but I don't want him switching into Heliolisk. Heliolisk is at 51. Actually, there's a Thunder Punch and it knocks me out, so it doesn't really matter. That's fine though. That's fine. That allows me a free switch into Zygarde if I choose to take it, which I think I will. Let's see how much Zygarde. Zygarde is doing to the AV Tangrowth. 1,000 arrows, about 23%, which isn't terrible, but it's not great. But that's what I'm gonna go for. Do I want to double? Yeah, there's no way he stays in here. Like, he could Bullet Punch, but I think he just keeps this thing. I'm going to double into Nihilego. Predicting that... Oh, he brings in the Landorus. Okay. So that's fine. At this point, I can just go into Celesteela. Because this Nihilego puts pressure on the Tangrowth and the Clefable. I mean, Zydog, I'm pretty sure 2 KOs the Clefable anyway. It's close. It's close. It's a roll. Iron Tail does. But let's see. Yeah, if he's fully physically defensive, it's a roll. There's the U-turn. Probably just gonna go into Heliolisk. Doesn't hit Hitmonchan. So he's probably gonna want to spin. He's probably gonna want to Rapid Spin. Yeah, he's probably going to want to Rapid Spin now that Jellicent's gone. How How much is a flash cannon gonna do to this thing? These assault vest, flash cannon's not really doing much. And drain punch is gonna do a decent amount to me. I'm gonna protect and wear him down a little bit. I think he's gonna rapid spin. There's a drain punch, okay. So that's nice. Yeah, drain punch is gonna do a good amount to me. How much is that drain punch gonna do to Zygarde? Zygarde 10%. Wow, drain punch does a lot. Drain punch does a lot. I need Celesteela to be healthy. This might be where I let Nihilego go down. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna sack Nihilego. And I can go into Zygarde. I can go into Zygarde and just 1,000 arrows. He could switch into the Tangrowth. There's a Mach Punch, does a good amount. We 1,000 arrows and knock him out. So he's probably just gonna bring in the Tangrowth. Yep. Just brings in the Tangrowth. He's gonna get worn down. I need Celesteela healthy for the Landorus and potentially for the Clefable. I'm gonna go and hit Hitmonlee. I mean, Outrage is still gonna do a lot to the Tangrowth, but that's if I want to lose. My Outrage is 53 to 63, so it's still a good amount of damage. But that's if I'm willing to lose my Zygarde to to the Clefable switch, or if I can weaken this thing and bring it back in. That's also fine. Go over to the Hitmonchan. So hazards are here to stay unless he has Defog on his Landorus, which I doubt at this point. Let's see what he wants to go for. Alright, so we switch out, he goes for the HP Fire. At this point I can fake out, but I don't think he's going to want to stay in on this thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to double out to Celesteela. Actually, no. I'm going to double out in a Zygarde. We're going to make plays. I'm going to double out to Zygarde, predicting him to go into like the Landorus or the Metagross. There's the Clef. There's the Clef. I see it. Did he switch in Clef before? At this point, I'm just gonna Iron Tail. Yes, we land. He eats the Babiri Berry. Ooh, okay. All right, so that was nice on his part. I'll give him that one. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, but it is what it is. At this point, the thing is, I know his Landorus can outspeed me. I know his Landorus can outspeed me. That's the thing. So if I got into Xurkitree, there's a plus 3 HP Ice. Does a plus 3 HP Ice take out the Tangrowth? It's a roll. It's a bit of a roll, but after the poison it will. So I'm just going to go out into Xurkitree. And I'm going to Tail Glow. If this forces in the Landorus, it's fine. Not a big deal. That was a really nice tech, the Babiri Berry for that Iron Tail, or for the Celesteela potentially. So that was definitely a nice tech. Yeah, this is a rough one. Man, I feel like I very much over prepared for that Houndoom. I figured he'd bring it for the Celesteela and even the Jellicent, but he brought a lot of stuff I didn't expect, which I probably should have. So go for the Tail Glow. He just Moonblasts. Goes an HP Ice. Is an HP Ice gonna take out the Clefable? HP Ice does take out the Clefable. That's just what I'm gonna go for. Get the Beast Boost. If he goes into Landers, well, no, he could just be offensive. He doesn't have to be Scarfed because I'm not at +1 yet. So there's the Landorus. Takes more damage. Does a U-turn kill me? U-turn does not kill me. U-turn does not kill me. So if he's Scarfed, it's definitely concerning. I really feel like he's gonna go for U-turn. I want to make the play. I think he's gonna U-turn. If he Earthquakes, he got me. If he Earthquakes, he got me good. But I feel like I have to make this play, because if I switch out into Celesteela and he U-turns, he just goes into the Heliolisk, and we're back in this big loop. And I just gotta keep switching. So that's not really what I want to do. That's not how I want to play. Yeah, I mean, U-turn doesn't kill me. Yes, he goes for the U-turn. We can fire off our T-Bolt. We get off the T-Bolt. Does a lot. And I'm free to HP Ice, but I think I'm just going to T-Bolt again. Because he only has... I'm going to T-Bolt again. We knock out the Tangrowth. We get another boost. And he's free to U-turn again. He's free to U-turn again. Because he knows it kills me at this point. And it's just his best play. So do I want to let this thing go down? Yeah, I think I have to let this thing go down. I'm just going to Z Hypnosis. Nah, HP Ice. He goes for the knockoff. He knocks me out. As I go out into Celesteela. At this point, I just Leech Seed. Let's see, a Thunder Punch from the Gross. Let's see how much. He's not banded. Should say he's Adamant Max Attack. Thunder Punch. It does a decent chunk, but not like a ton. There's the Metagross. Yeah, this thing is... There's a Rock Polish as I Leech Seed. So I'm free to Protect, and he knows that. But I'm going to do it anyway. There's a Thunder Punch. Can Hitmonlee live a Thunder Punch? At its current health, can Hitmonlee live a Thunder Punch? 57, 67. No, we cannot. Do I need Hitmonlee? How much is a Mach Punch doing to Landorus? His Choice Scarf. Mach Punch is 7.5 to 8.7. Right now he's at 15. Yeah, so we kill him with the Mach Punch. And then Mach Punch is going to kill the Heliolisk. Yeah, Mach Punch easily kills the Heliolisk. Let's see how much it does to the Metagross. 14 to 17. Plus Fake Out. Plus Leech Seed. So I'm going to get off a little bit more shit with the Flash Cannon. There's a T-Punch. Does about half. So we're wearing this thing down. He has the Bullet Punch though. Crap. So I need to wear him down more. There's the Heliolisk. $14, $17. $34, he's gonna go to 26. I wanna protect again. He can just, yeah, he can just go for the T-Bolt. Helos to the Hitmonlee. Thunderbolt doesn't take me out. Thunderbolt does not take me out. If he's Timid Life Orb, Thunderbolt does not take me out. And we know he's not Life Orb. We've seen him go for moves, we know he's not Life Orb. How much is a Bullet Punch doing to me? If he has the BP. This is a close match. This is a really close match. This is a really close match. Yeah, Bullet Punch takes me out. I'm gonna go into Hitmonlee. We live. I Fake Out. I don't see any reason he has to switch out here. So I could Bullet Punch. I mean, I could Mach Punch, but it's not going to do enough. Yeah, I think I lost. Cause yeah, I don't see how I can win this anymore. I don't see how I can win this anymore. He's gonna Bullet Punch. I mean, if he's not max HP, Mach Punch is 17 to 20. So I need a crit. Is Celesteal in my play though? I think it has to be. I think it has to be. We're gonna switch to Celesteela. See Bullet Punches. I could protect. There's really no point. I'm just gonna Flash Cannon. Because Thunder Punches knocks me out. Go back into you. Fake Out. And I have to hope for a Mach Punch crit. That Fake Out did 8%. No, it did 6%. Which is about where he needs to be. So yeah, we need to crit. We need to crit. That's it. GG. Good game to my opponent. He played really well. He brought a lot of stuff I didn't expect. I definitely should have prepped better for some of his other threats. But yeah, no, that one's just on me. No excuses. That was a really good game. Definitely came down to the wire. I'm trying to think, like, what could I have done differently? Not predicting the Baviri Berry was a little iffy on my part, but I feel like I was just not. I was ill prepared for his team. I didn't prepare for the Tangrowth well enough, but I feel like I played pretty well overall. But again, I think my prep was just lacking. That's kind of been a common theme in my battles lately. I feel like my prep has been lacking. But I'm definitely bearing down and focusing more on it. So you guys can expect that to get better. But anyway, again, good game to my opponent. It was a really good match. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. Other than that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.